What's up, Picks and Parlay family? It's me, Detroit Lenny here with another episode of the Bet Win Repeat Show. It is Friday. It is October 25th. We are here. Hopefully you can hear me. I don't know. This new mic is weird, but I think you guys can hear me all right. It doesn't tell me. I don't know. It's just a weird thing. Anyways, what up, though? Let's get into some stuff. I got a lot of stuff going on. I got lots and lots going on. Let's see. How did we do? We didn't do great yesterday at all. Can we just talk about that? Like the last couple of days been like just kind of and screwing my ass. Pretty good. I have had start of a good month, and the last couple of days I've kind of pissed it away. I don't know. Making sure I don't have dog slobber all over me. Joint contest, college shows on Winners and Winers. If you haven't checked that out, you should. That's over at Winners and Winers channel with me and Scott Reichel. That's always a good time over there on that show. So check that out. All of our top 25 breakdown and whatnot is over there. So check that out. Check it out at the YouTube. Check it out over there. I'm trying to see. That breaks down all the top 25 matchups. So, do that as you will. But yeah, I'm trying to think. That's over there. What else is new? I'm still pretty even for the month. So whatever. But I've had a bad couple days. We were on Denver money line. That didn't come through last night. NBA. We were on what did come through is the one in regulation, Winnipeg and the Jets. That one in the regulation. We got that going for us. We had some player props didn't cash, but the over 6.5 in the Colorado game didn't get there. 5-1 didn't get there. We were on Winnipeg though, money line -118. That got there. One player prop, the Shane Goosterberry, gots to be here. That guy. I had him at a point. I took the point at +115. He didn't have the goal at +500 though. I had Calgary draw, that didn't work. Matt Stafford interception first half. That was a nice cash at -120. Aaron Jones 95 rushing and receiving yards. Did not get there. 2.5 more yards needed for that. Did not get there. Fuck, that pissed me off. Justin Jefferson or Aaron Jones. I really thought, I had Minnesota. I was on the Vikings. Early. First of all, and nobody told me Puka Nuka was playing. Nobody told me that. I didn't know that. I did not know that. But to be fair, I bet Minnesota early in the week. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But we were on the wrong side of that Minnesota game. And listen, these refs have to be held accountable at some point. Jesus Christ, I need to shave. These refs have to be held accountable to a higher degree. By the way, I got a 3-team college teaser for you guys tonight. Out of the 4 college football games, I got two. I got plays in all of them. Some balloons. Look at that shit. Bang! Birthday Friday. It's like balloon day. It's nobody's birthday. I don't know. Is it somebody's birthday? If it's your birthday, happy birthday. I don't know. But anyways, I got a 3-teamer and I got a college banger for you. Our good friend Sean Higgs is as he says, Locktober, baby. I got something that I feel meets the criteria of Sean Higgs's Locktober. That's this month. So, college bet. Don't forget about the NFL contest. If you haven't, make sure everybody puts picks in. Let's see if I could I think there's a way I could see. if anybody. I only see if people played the Minnesota Rams game and if they won or lost it. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. Cody to God takes his first loss in 3 weeks. First loss in 3 weeks. 10-0. Now he's 10-1. Handicappers, whatever. But he was on Minnesota along with a few other ones, 6 other ones specifically. Not this guy. Not this guy. Contest wise, well, I don't want to tell you. I'm on the Lions, but too many points. But you got balls to take Tennessee. It's just I'm being conservative and I'm just thinking I'm a homer and I don't want to. I just whatever. But the Lions should just everything on paper says I don't give a shit if Jamison Williams plays or not. The Lions should destroy them by double digits, by 2 touchdowns or more. Everything says that. That's why I don't like it. I like Washington plus the points. I talked about this. I don't think I don't believe in Chicago, man. Their defense is legit, but I think they always have a good defense. Okay defense, but I don't think it's anything to worry. I don't think Caleb Williams is legit, so I ain't worried. I know probably know Jaden Daniels. But nonetheless, I'm still good with it. Thank you. Oh, by the way, I'll give you guys a dog update in a minute. Puppy update. Buffalo. I'm on Buffalo minus the points in Seattle. I'm just not worried about them. There's too many points for Cleveland in a divisional matchup. I'm taking Cleveland plus the 11.5 with a new quarterback at helm and a new play caller. Hopefully Baltimore overlooks him. That's where I'm at. I'm also taking Cincinnati minus the points. I think they're playing better ball right now than Philly is, and it's at home. Those are probably my 5 contest plays. Might change as things progress into the week. Like, for example, this Miami game, now we have a probable Tua Tagovailoa, whatever it is. I don't know how that sways your opinion. I don't know. But we're going to break down the you know what I need to really do is I need to make my college picks. Don't forget about them. I forget about them. We don't talk too much about them. But you need to make those. And I've forgotten those a few times, but let's see what are the games. They don't change for everybody. They're the same for everybody. So we got Hoosiers, Washington. 95% of people picked Indiana. See, this problem. You got to pick some upsets. Because how do you not pick Indiana? It's just a money line pick. It's just a pick 'em. How do you not pick Indiana against Washington on a pick 'em? This is where you're going to get some. Wow, I really thought there'd be some discrepancy in this BYU game. I'm on BYU. I love BYU. But there's some people out there watch the college capper show and winners and whiners that think UCF possibility. I don't want to be the guy that just rolls with everybody and everything. Bro, I'm telling you right now, there's a few of you. There's a game on here that I could go the other way on some people that I think. Damn, I wish this was a spread. Oh, you do give me Michigan? Man, LSU's just got too much for them. Dog, 21% of you pick Michigan State. Let's ride. What's the total in the? This is how I pick my. Indiana. 55. All right. College stuff is done. All right. So let's talk real quick about college football tonight. Because I like things. I like some things. What's up, Julie Carly? What's happening? Happy Friday. I'm taking Arkansas. Ole Miss, Vandy tomorrow. I like a lot in college football tomorrow. I do. But I like some stuff tonight. So 4 games on tonight. If you don't think that Ivy League matchup is a worthy watch, watch it. Nobody's going to because the World Series is on. I get that. Nobody's gonna watch that. They probably get some viewers on the maybe USC game late tonight, whatever. But that Rutgers USC game. Why is USC laying that many points to anybody in the country? I'm being honest to God. That's a lot of points. So that being said, that should tell you where I'm at right there on that one. There's just too many points there. I'm on Rutgers minus 14, but that's not my favorite play in this college football realm tonight. That is not my favorite play. I'm also on UNLV. I'm not UNLV, the UNLV Boise State game. I'm on Boise State. I just still can't get behind UNLV. I just can't. I'm going to roll Boise State. I think they got too much in what's going to be basically the Mountain West Championship game. It is that game. I mean, they're definitely probably going to meet again. So that being said, it's at Allegiant Stadium, downtown UNLV. I get it. Downtown Vegas. I get it. I don't think UNLV can stop Boise State's running game. I took them team total over 33.5, and I took Boise State minus 3.5. Yet that is not my favorite play of college football tonight. Then we get into Louisville and Boston College. Rolling into town, hosting Louisville is rolling into town. This game here, weather report for this game in, by the way, Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts. Talk about, say that 3 times in a scary movie. Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, 49 degrees, windy and rainy. Well, folks, that screams under, in the under, in the under. So I'm betting the under. I know that both these teams have a tendency to put up points, so I don't love it. Again, still not my favorite play of the night in college football. So, favorite play of the night comes in your Ivy League powerhouse matchup between Yale and Pennsylvania. 2 of the bottom 2 in the conference of the Ivy League. Don't think I don't follow Ivy League basketball. Don't think I don't follow Ivy League college football. Pennsylvania and Yale. Yale, let's start with them. 3-2, 0-2 in the conference. Pennsylvania, 2-3, 0-2 in the conference. No resume here that screams world beater by any means. Just to run over to Yale's last 5. Lehigh, 38-23 win. A loss to Dartmouth, 44-43 in overtime. A loss to Coastal Carolina. Or no, that's not Coastal Carolina. That's Central Connecticut Ivy League. Central Connecticut State University. They won that game, 23-22. They lose to Cornell, 47-23, and they lose to what's the name? Holy Cross. Or I'm sorry, they beat Holy Cross 38-35. Anyways, there's a pattern here. Bop, 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 bop. Win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. On the road, traveling to Pennsylvania. I don't know if that's a lot of travel, but whatever. Ivy League nonetheless. Let's flip the script here and check out Pennsylvania. Oh, I think I'm getting sick. I'll just dry all the time. Just lost to Columbia 23-17. Beat Bucknell 31-21. Lost to Dartmouth 20-17. Beat Colgate 27-17. Loses to Delaware 29-22. They're in all these games. They're in all these games. Every one of them. They're at home. Now you can get them at, now that it's kind of flip-flopped, -2.5. I don't take it at 3. I don't like the 3. If you find 3, buy the hook down. I like the home team minus the points. I got this early. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm at +1, like 1.5. The line is adjusted from +1. The dog has now went to the favorite. Take as least points as possible. You can get I'm on Pennsylvania and those Quakers. I'm on +1.5, but I do have them on the money line at -110. You can get that at -135, -140. But I bet this early. But that is my favorite. I don't mind it at -140 either. Because I'm telling you right now, you don't pay juice on winners. That's a damn fact. It's just a fact. These numbers do not lie. You do not pay juice on winners. The flip effect, right? Win, loss, goes both sides. Now, Yale's on the losing side of that flip. They can't lose 2 games in a row. They don't win 2 games in a row. Same thing with Pennsylvania. They're on the win side of that. Everything to me points with Pennsylvania. I'm on Pennsylvania. At home, let's go. That's my favorite college football bet of the day. But don't fear, because Lenny's teaser is here. See what I did there? Man, if only I'd have been more ambitious in my 90s. Not in my 90s, like age-wise, in the 90s. Because I feel like I'd have been a great rapper. Here's the teaser of the night, though. For reals, for reals. Me likey, me smacky, me likey. Louisville. This is a 6-point teaser. I put this together on BetMGM. That's exactly where I put this together. Follow or fade at your own risk. Get in while you fit in. I just kind of went over every reason why I could do this. The only thing is MGM doesn't have the Yale Pennsylvania game. I had to bet that somewhere else or whatever, like FanDuel. I had to bet that at FanDuel. Yeah. So, but this teaser I put together all 3 teams, 6-point teaser plus 160. Louisville minus 1.5. Like we talked about, I do like the under in that game, but I think Louisville's just the overall better team for a teaser point of it. I think you could go under as well here. I think you could do under as well in a teaser, but I do think Louisville just runs this. And if Boston College is really gives up on this, then I think Louisville just lays off in a shit weather game. So I'm taking Louisville minus the points. Also taking Boise UNLV. I talked about how I liked Boise as a free pick single individual play. For teaser purposes, this over is going to roll. This over is going to roll. This is going to be a shootout. I don't see how UNLV stops Boise State's running back. That dude's like minus 1,000 to get a touchdown. I think he's like minus like 300 or 200. I think his rushing yards props are at like 190. Okay, so the dude's going to have a day. I see him getting maybe 3 touchdowns. Land or air, we do not care. I think that dude runs up the score. I think Boise gets into the 40s. I think UNLV keeps pace for a while. I do think that, but I love this over here. And Rutgers, stop it. Let's talk about USC. I want to go back to that game. Rutgers on the road, long travel. They just probably hopped a ride on the Yankees train or flight, not train, literal train, but, figuratively pop up. They should have just hopped on the Yankees, get out to LA, let Rutgers take on USC here. USC 3-4, 1-4 in the conference. So that Big Ten thing ain't working out for you. That's what I'm hearing. But whatever. And then Rutgers, the Scarlet Knights are 4-3, but also 1-3 in the conference. Both teams not having great years. Both teams not going to make a playoff. Both teams are not going to compete in the Big Ten conference game as well. So both teams losing 3 in a row. I'll say this, that USC Penn State game, it was overtime, 33-30. I just don't see how Rutgers, I don't see how USC just USC don't blow nobody out. I mean, they lost 29-28 in the game in Maryland. They should have won. They could have won, in my opinion. But whatever, they let tough 1-point loss on the road. Okay, that's just a tough pill to swallow. And then you're at home. Penn State comes in and smacks you in the mouth, loses in overtime 33-30. Should have won that one. Okay, your season could be a little different. You're in Minnesota, you lose 24-17. That can't happen. At home against Wisconsin, you beat them 38-21. Okay. I will put Rutgers up there. So let's say we get into a game that's I don't know if I go that much though. Rutgers let UCLA score 35, but they almost beat UCLA 35-32. I think that's this kind of a game, but lower, maybe a 28-24 game, something like that. I don't know if we both get into the 30s, but maybe it's a low 30s, high 20s game kind of situation. Either way, you give me Rutgers plus the points, please. Please and thank you. May I have another? Yanks game 1. Mac Jones. Come on, man. What up, though? First of all, Mac Jones, what up, though? Let me just start with that. Okay, let me just start there. And then, I don't know, I can't do that. I'm hearing that there's the Dodgers people are worried about Jack Flaherty's dip in velocity on his fastball. Okay. I'll tell you what I'm on for that game. And I also see money coming in on the Yankees. Don't hate that. I understand. I do see that. I'm not going to look at that though, just because. How do I get out of this? Here's okay. No. MLB. Here I go. Some last minute money coming in on the Yankees. But ultimately, money is the majority of the bets, and the majority of the money is on the Dodgers. Okay. 74% of the bets, 62% of the money. There's some money coming up on there as far as Yankees last minute, but I can't do it. I just can't see the Dodgers giving up game 1. I can't. I can't stand either one of these teams. What's happening right now? Okay. I am on the Dodgers minus 122. I bet that though as soon as lines came out. Okay. I'm not in love with it. I'm not running the window to smack it again. Game 1 is usually the game that if I win, I'm like, okay, that's my biggest sweat. Now I got to watch it. Now I got to get a feel for it. Now I got to see what's going on to feel when I can get this done. Because I think game 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, we can make some money on because they'll be predictable. This total is now hitting 9s. I like under. I do. I don't think game 1 is going to be the extravaganza of runs. This game's not going to be a 7-8 game. Okay. And Yankees fans, you need to win that. You need to outscore the Dodgers. I believe that. I I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. I'm gonna root for my guy Jack, but I'm not running the window this. I'm probably gonna live bet some stuff. Whoever scores first, I'm taking the other team money line. I don't give a shit. I'm just taking the plus money on the action right now. I took Dodgers immediately. I thought that line though it would go up. So I thought I was going to get minus 120 and I was going to be ahead of the curve and that we'd be looking at game days minus 150. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to bet it now at minus 120 because I don't want to pay 150, right? But it didn't go that direction. It's pretty much stayed right around maybe 130, 120. It's dipped around here, there. So I didn't beat a whole lot of line movement, if at all any. So that's the only reason I really kind of went that way. I don't say the only reason. There's other reasons behind that, but I went that way because I thought the line was going to go that way, and it didn't. So, me and Sean Higgs have a free pick video out on this currently on the channel. It's a featured video on the YouTube channel, on the Picks and Parlay YouTube channel. Check it out. He has a great breakdown on this. And I won't give out what I know. Everybody's got premium plays on this game and stuff, so I won't tell you what he was. But watch the 2.5 minute, 3 minute video. Hell of a breakdown on his part. Again, not run into the window for it, but he has a great pick, a great eye on that too. So I'm gonna refer you for that for a side or for his best bet, I guess. Over there, watch that video. We did not go over late games in the NFL yesterday. We started to. No, we did. We end up doing that. Chiefs and Raiders, though. Let's go over that real quick. Let's go over where the money's at. NFL, Chiefs, Raiders. We're not surprised by this, right? That 90 or 84% of the bets are on their Chiefs and 55% of the money. That's interesting. You see what's going on there? So we got, let's put it this way, 16% of the bets are on the Raiders, plus the 9.5 currently. Okay. Now, let's be clear. They could have been on the Raiders. It opened at 5.5. So, they could be on it at 6.5, 7.5, 8.5. It's at 9.5 right now. We don't know where that 16% got in, but they are on it on the Raiders. Okay. The amount of money is 55-45. 55 Chiefs, 45 Raiders. So that tells us a little bit of tickets and a whole lot of money. So sharp money coming in on the Raiders. It is a division matchup. This is a prime spot for the Chiefs to be let down, injury hurt. DeAndre Hopkins, he should be ready to roll. But you know what I mean? I just don't. Me personally, I can't sit here and tell you to put money on the Raiders. I can't do it. I won't tell you to bet something I ain't bet myself or not prepared to. So I can't get. I don't think I can't not get there. Like I'll probably get there, but like it's just too many points. It's too many points. If you can get like 10, 10 and a half, I definitely think Raiders make a teaser card. I kind of like the under. I think that just plays in no matter where you want to play to this. But I definitely lean Raiders. But because it is a division game. Cowboys 49ers. Don't make me bet this game. Where's Brian Gillihan? I'm gonna kick his ass. So check it out. 50% of the bets and 50%. It's 50-50 split. Cowboys 49ers. Lined open at 5.5. It's at 3, some spots 3.5, some spots 4. Depending on where you're at, shop your lines. Okay. This line spiked to 6.5. I got that at Caesars. I feel like it was the highest it was ever going to be. And it got to everywhere else was 6, and Caesars dipped it to 6.5 like dumbasses. And I pounced because I don't know if you can do this. Well, I don't know if you guys know you can do this. And I don't know how much you want to do this, but I do this on certain books because when I know certain books release stuff early, I want a notification about that. So you can set up in your app to notify you from the app will notify you on certain things. So I will like to watch NFL early line. You can set up the whatever, and I get notification early lines, spikes in lines, dips in lines, and then that's when I knew that this line opened at 5.5, jumped to 6. Caesars overreacted to 6.5. I bet it right then and there because I knew where I wanted to be on this side. I just wanted as many points as I could. So if you're betting early lines in the NFL, understand you have to have an idea and like a general direction of what you want to bet. Like I knew I wanted to be on the Cowboys because I think they're going to be undervalued. I think we can get a lot of points there. Okay. I want as many points as I can. So how many do I, when do I think do I think closer to game time, I'm going to get that many points? If I think that, then okay, I'll wait. But I didn't think that. And I'd feather in my cap. I need a feather. Hold on. Wait, I got something for me. Hold on.
What, you want a cookie?
I do. I'm a little hungry. But so now that line, like I said, 3.5 to 4s, 50% of the tickets either way. 61% of the money are on the Cowboys. 39% of the money's on the 49ers. Again, we don't know where these people got in at. When we talk about handle, and these lines have been out for a week or so, when did they get in? Did they get in with me at 6, 6.5? Did they get in at 5.5? Where are they at? Hopefully they ain't getting in at 4. You know what I mean? So I don't Dallas has got a lot of problems. I think they're better on the road though. They tend to get a little bit more focused. Whatever happens at home, they can't focus, and they're just the shit at home. So on the road, way better team. 49ers are banged up and bad. And even though I know they're coming off of but Dallas coming off a bye, Niners coming off a loss, but to the Chiefs at some point you just got to recognize as owning your number. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's necessarily a bounce back spot for the Niners. It is, but I don't know how much weight I'm going to put into that. So I'm rolling Cowboys plus points. What's the other one? What's the next one on our list? We talked about Bears, Commanders, Panthers, Broncos. Did we talk about that? Let's see where the money is on that. All the money, all the tickets. Denver. Lined opened at 2.5, has spiked all the way up to 10.5. Obviously, with the no more Andy Dalton, the red rifle has been sidelined. By no football man shall he be sidelined by the way. Had a car accident from what I read, and something to do with his thumb. So thoughts and prayers, obviously. But no Andy Dalton, going Bryce Young. Denver's doing shit. Way too many points now, Denver. Way too many points now. You either were on. I don't trust you to put anything away. So I don't really, you got Carolina's a bad team that has injury problems. So it could be a blessing in disguise, Carolina fans. Maybe you find a diamond in the rough by letting somebody come up off practice squad, whatever, this, that, or the other. But you got problems. And I think I think a very well coached Denver team is gonna be okay in this game. But like I said, you missed the line. Um, I got it at 4.5, and I got Denver at minus 135. I also have it under 42. I don't expect a very high scoring game. So, but now, like I said, every that line is totally spiked. So when they look at, I use Action, by the way, just for these numbers. If I don't know if you have Action Network or whatever, to each their own. In these, wherever you want to get the numbers from, you get the numbers. Um, they're going to vary a little bit always. But what I'm looking at is like, um, 18,669 people. So let's say 18,000 bets on this game. 74% of those bets are on the Denver Broncos. Again, at minus 2.5 or 10.5, I don't know, but along those way, 74% of that, 85% of that money is also on Denver. So people are betting Denver and with money. The majority of the money, a lot of the majority, 85% specifically. 11's interesting. I mean, this is Bryce Young's final chance. You gotta feel like if he doesn't show up, produce, whatever you want to call it, but it's kind of an audition for him, because in a way you got to think about it. In Amazon, you got to think about it. Like, he got benched. Maybe he just needs to change the scenery, right? Baker Mayfield. I don't know. Sam Darnold. It's on his fourth team in whatever many years. I mean, like, maybe sometimes that works. Maybe Bryce Young needs that. Maybe this is his way of playing really, really well for a couple games, and then they trade him in the offseason, whatever. But either way, I don't think there's enough talent there for him to do that. Not him wise, the team wise. So I like Denver in every way, shape, or form, but I can't condone minus double digits though. I can't, I can't do that. Bills Seahawks. I think we definitely talked about that. So I don't think I have the over in Buffalo. $68% of the money, 69% of the bets. Buffalo. Here's the thing. This number though, this is I don't like being on the same side all the tickets, right? That means everybody's doing it. But what I will tell you about this is Buffalo -3 is what it opened at. Buffalo -3 is where it's at. So it is held strong this whole time, and it's taken all that money. So, and it's taken all those bets, and odds makers aren't adjusting. So if they're not going to adjust, that kind of worries me, because it means they ain't scared of that Bills money. But this is good. Honestly, if I push this game, I'm not surprised. Like, if I could bet, which I know I can, I know I can do this, but like if I got into it and really narrowed it down, I might take either team to win by 1-6, because whoever wins this game, this is a close game. I just think it's a close game. Like, I'm not opposed to taking Seattle and teasers for the NFL and stuff like that. I'm going to drop a teaser tomorrow for the NFL. I think that's because I keep saying I'm going to do a show, and I'm just not going to do it on Saturday. I just not. Let me give you an update on the dog. Go to the vet. Goddamn dog dislocated his knee. Good news. He relocated the son of a bitch in the same move, I guess, jump, whatever. Wouldn't put any weight on it yesterday. I was real worried about some stuff. Thought maybe he tore something. I didn't think anything was broke. confirmed that this morning at the vet. Nothing's broke. As far as he could feel without doing a whole lot of MRIs and stuff like that. It doesn't look like anything is tore. Like, no, I was worried about ACL or, Achilles, something like that. So he didn't tear that. Some bitch weighed in at 142 pounds. It's a big boy. And so today he put a little bit more weight on it. Like yesterday, we put anything on it and limped around, but his patella, which I think is like the kneecap, basically, he basically took it off, put it back on. And he's going to have this problem for a while. So now my wife is currently on Amazon, unattended, shopping for dog knee braces. So let's hope this teaser comes through, because God knows how much those are going to fucking be. Quickly, NBA. Or let's go NHL first, because there's only 4 games. I don't have anything in this Ottawa-Vegas game. I don't. I lean Vegas, don't have anything in it. Didn't bet anything. I'm on the Devils. I hate to say it's just whatever. I'm on the Devils. Nashville's a better team. Did I pay 170? Yep. Sure did. Me and hockey got to get back to basics. So we're just going to do some sides tonight. I'm on Edmonton in regulation. I think Nashville in regulation is probably a good bet too. And you can get that at -107. But that's where I'm at on NHL. Just small card, small plays. Light action for me. NBA, a little bit more action. I'll go through these one by one real quick. Toronto +5.5. I gotta believe that Toronto is a better team than their opening night show out, and they're at home. So, I'm on Toronto plus the points. Orlando and Brooklyn. I'm on Orlando minus the 11.5. I think Orlando rolls here. I don't expect much out of Brooklyn at all this year. So I think this is one of those games that aren't close. And even when it is close, it isn't close. But so I'm rolling Orlando minus the points. Knicks, for the love of God, have to be better. I get it. Boston are world beaters, but they got to be better than that showing night one, right? They got to be better than that. So I'm taking the Knicks at home against an Indiana team that barely beat the Pistons. In a win that I feel like Indiana did not win, more of the Pistons stopped. They didn't have enough to finish. And they can't play defense, Indiana. I'm taking the Knicks plus the points at home. Charlotte and Atlanta under 226.5. I don't expect a lot out of either one of these teams here. I think the under is 225 now. I took as many points as I can at 226.5. You could still find 226.5 at my ESPN bet -115. So that's where I'm at as far as NBA goes. In Atlanta, Charlotte. The Pistons Cavs game. Come on, man. You're going to give me the Pistons plus an 11. 11. I know the Cavs are good. I know the Pistons aren't. But it's 11. I see a lot of 10, some 10.5s out there. It's too many points. I'm taking the Pistons. They're gonna piss me off. Chicago and Milwaukee. We're rolling with Milwaukee -9. I don't feel like, honestly, I just don't feel like Chicago. I think Milwaukee's gonna roll for a while. I think they're playing really well. I think I know Giannis, great game time decision. Brook Lopez gained. Everybody's game time decision, it feels like, right? The only one that's truly out is what's his name? Middleton. Scott or Steve or Chris or Kyle, somebody Middleton, that guy. Nathan Serrano says he went Bucks, the Bucks and the Pelicans. Okay, what up though? Yeah, I'm on the Bucks. I am on the Bucks here. I'm behind you there as far as that goes. We'll get to the New Orleans game right now. Might as well. New Orleans, I'm there too. I didn't parlay nothing. I'm small betting my way through some NBA, and we're gonna figure it out. I mean, we're 2 days in or a couple days in, so whatever in. But I am on New Orleans. I do expect Zion to play in this game, and I think if he plays, they roll. If he doesn't play, they still beat up a bad Portland team. I think. And I just think I'll lay the points. You can get 6. Take the shop around for 5.5. There's 5.5s at MGM. There's 5.5s at ESPN Bet and Circa. So shop your lines. There's a lot of 6s, but there definitely is some 5.5s out there. But 6, you just have the push in your back pocket. But it is what it is. I think it's a closer game. I think they just pull away at the end. If Zion plays the whole damn game, it's murder. It's murder. It's murder. It's murder. It's a double-digit win, no problem. But I don't know if he does. So, we'll go that route. Memphis, Houston. Do we have to? I don't want to, so I didn't do it. Lean Memphis, didn't bet anything. And that's just, again, I'm thumbing my way through here very lightly. Golden State and Utah. This is going to be a good game that if the World Series wasn't on, I might watch this game in live bet. I think Utah's in this sumbitch. I do. I think this comes down to points. And I think Golden State win. I don't think they run away with anything. Let's put it that way. I think this is a sweat if you take Utah. I think this is 100% a sweat, but you can find a 7, but there's a lot of 6.5s. I think this is a sweat. I didn't bet it, but I lean strongly to Utah. Maybe I fuck around and find out on some basketball teasers tonight. Oh, and then the Suns and the Lakers. Sniper West has a free pick out on here too. I like the under in this matchup. You should see for a sidewise. Check out Sniper West's premium play over at Picks and Parlays website or YouTube channel, I should say, for that matter. That gives you the NHL. That gives you college. That gives you NFL. I don't want to talk about the baseball because it is what it is. All right, that's going to do it for me, though. I'll be back Monday through Friday, 3 o'clock Eastern. I'll see you guys over the weekend. Be on the lookout on the YouTube for a teaser parlay for the NFL. This is my favorite one I like for tonight's NFL or college football right here. I'll probably do one for tomorrow as well. But I mean, it's probably going to have Michigan State in every which way, shape, or form in it. But I like this Friday night college football. And don't forget my favorite bet of the college football night is Pennsylvania and the Quakers. Good luck unless you're against me. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.